Well, if you're from Chicago or have been here for a while, no doubt you've seen Barry Butler Photography. Gorgeous images of our city, all captured by his lens. And tonight, right here on Fox 32 News at 9, we're getting some great ideas for family holiday photos or really any holiday pictures from Barry himself. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, we're excited to welcome Barry here. Thanks for being with us this evening.
Happy holidays.
So we want to talk a little bit about this new book, your second collection of Chicago photographs called Chicago Morning, Noon, and Night. The name of the book has an interesting background. Tell me about that.
Well, on my social channels, people are constantly asking me, do you ever sleep?
Right.
And when I started to look at the times of the shots that I've taken, I understand why they think I'm absolutely nuts. Yeah, you see a variety of times, and every photo that I have in the book has a timestamp against it. And so you see those 3:40 a.m.s, and you're like, okay, I understand now why they're wondering why I ever sleep.
I follow you on Twitter X now, and yeah, you're right. You're posting at 5:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, all over the place.
Well, you know what? Chicago, contrary to what people might think, is beautiful all year round.
24/7.
All 24/7. And I'm just looking for that interesting moment in Chicago around the clock.
Well, and you capture it because I think all the photo. Look at that photo. It looks like jellyfish, you know, but it's really chunks of
the pancake
ice.
over
You know, they're all wow photos. So of course, we promised our viewers the holiday photos. I know that usually you're not taking pictures of city or of people. It's the city and buildings. But if we are focused on the family, what are some great locations? We'll start out with that, where you would suggest families could take that great holiday photo.
Well, you know, one of the easy spots, if someone wants to get out by the Shed Aquarium or by Adler, the Blue Cross and Blue Shield building often has something interesting on it. You know, in many years they have a big Christmas tree, so you can certainly have that. They've had Peace and Joy also on their building. Water Tower Place, you know, it's already beautifully decorated right now. I don't think they have the tree up now. They'll be up any day now, I'm sure. That's a great spot. One spot that most people don't realize is on top of London House. They have a Rudolph rooftop, and they have all these decorations up there. You actually can see it from the street, but when you get up there, it's like you're in a Toyland. And I think it's a great spot for people to, and then you have the view of the city and so on and so forth. So it's a lot of nice things about that area.
The trick I always have is when I bring my kids to the Walnut Room for Christmas, and they have the giant tree. You can't get far enough away from the tree where you can get both people and the tree in the same shot.
That's when you need a fisheye lens, because that thing is massive and it's very high.
Yeah. Okay, so this might be a question that you can or cannot answer. I'm going to throw it out there. I know that obviously you're an incredible photographer. You don't use any apps, but there's always someone not smiling in a photo or the lighting isn't right. Are there any photo apps that you can suggest that people use to maybe tweak those photos to make them just right?
Wow, I wouldn't know.
Because you don't need that.
Because I'm not using the phone for that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, there's always something in there that you can brighten it up and so on and so forth. But I think the best chance is just, you know, to take many photos and different exposures, then you'll eventually find the right shot.
Yeah.
So I want to know, why do you think Chicago is such a photographable, if that's a word, city? What makes it so great for the camera lens?
Well, I mean, we have this incredible skyline. That's the first thing. So those are our mountains. And then the lakefront is just spectacular. And no matter where you look, whether you're in Hyde Park and look at those ratty rocks that are along the lakeshore, or the beauty that's right around Fullerton Avenue, there's always something pretty to find.
The different seasons as well.
Yeah, and then along the river. And, I mean, you name it, we have a just absolutely gorgeous place to live.
We do. We definitely do. So if people want to pick up this book, where can they get it?
BarryButlerPhotography.com is the easy way to get it.
And I know you can get prints as well. So what a great gift to give someone.
Prints, calendars, any way I can highlight Chicago, I do it.
All right. Thanks so much, Barry. We just love you.
And looking forward to Chicago Henge. What, next March is our next one, right?
That'll be March, yeah.
With
March
the sun
20th.
lines right up on the canyons.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
It is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Barry.